Hey guys, I'm IzDaisho, and I am here with some more Magic, and I'm playing a deck that I have never shown you guys before, because I almost never use it. Well, I've shown you guys in, like, campaign and stuff, which is the Vampire deck. Ooh, I like this hand. The Vampire deck, and I don't like to play the Vampire deck because I hate playing against it, but that was, like, really towards the beginning when I thought it was, like, by far the best deck, and it was super overpowered and whatnot, but now I'm kind of coming around to it. It's just another deck. It's not like it's that much better than any of the other decks. So there's really no point in refraining from using this deck. May as well show all you guys. Plus, I know that a lot of you wanted to see some tutorials on it. So until I use it extensively, I can't really do a tutorial with it because I don't know how good it is. And I don't know which cards work well together, and though I can get an idea just by reading them, you really have to play a deck a lot of times. I hope he plays a creature this turn, and he probably will, because there's a lot of 3-drop creatures in that deck, but the reason I'm saying that is because I've got Gatekeeper of Malakir, which basically means that if I pay 3 cost for him instead of 2, then my opponent has to sacrifice a creature, so that's really good for me, and obviously I'm going to do that next turn, because that basically means that I kill whatever I kill the creature that he wanted to put out the most of his 3-drops, but no, I would like him to sacrifice a creature, not me. So basically, I'm going to try to explain why I just did that. So I chose the so he had a couple of 3-drops in his hand that he could have chosen, but he chose that one, which means that he wanted that one out there first, which means that he wanted that one out there the best. So that's the card that he likes the most of any of his other cards. So it worked out well for me because that. Oh, he's gonna do 1 damage to my creature? I don't understand. Maybe my opponent isn't very good, but anyway, I just wanted to kill one of his creatures, and that's why I did that. What should I do here? I guess I'll just play this guy. This guy makes my creatures stronger, so my my Gatekeeper of Malakir will now be a 3/3, and obviously I'm going to swing it. Hopefully he'll block here, but you never know. I mean, it would definitely not be the right move, but sometimes people aren't very intelligent. I should bring this card up for you. It'll give my creature +3/+0, and if I tap an extra 3, then my creature gets lifelink, which is pretty good. Oh, wait, let me read this. Oh, gains lifelink, because depending on the wording of the card, I would have been interested if it could have given a card that had lifelink something like double lifelink, which would have been really, really cool, but apparently that was not to be. I can swing in with Gatekeeper of Malakir, but that wouldn't do anything. But if I swing in with... No, I can't swing in with this guy, because if I do that, then he can kill my creature blocking, so... that means that I can't really get a Bloodthirst down this turn, which is unfortunate, but I do have Vampire Nighthawk, which basically means that I can swing in for 3 and gain 3 life every turn, which is rather amazing. But basically, Vampire Nighthawk is one of the best cards in the game because it's such a good blocker, because it's got Flying and Death Touch, meaning that any creature that wants to attack, unless it has Unblockable, will, or Swamp Walk, I guess, alright, so now he can deal 2 damage to whatever creature he wants, which is bad for me. Let's see. Is there anything I can do to save my creature? No, all I can do is give it +3/+0, which is pretty useless. So that was a good move on his part. Spike Shot Elder is a really, really good card. If you didn't know what it did, all he has to do is tap 3 mana to deal damage equal to its toughness to whatever creature. Alright, let's just swing in with Vampire Nighthawk. Ooh, it probably... No, never mind. Swing with Vampire Nighthawk. Not only does it give me the life, but it allows me to activate Bloodthirst on this card, which I will bring up in a second. Bloodthirst 2 and lifelink. Basically, Bloodthirst 2 means that if I swing in and deal damage to him, then my creature will get +2/+2. I mean, not +2/+2, but it gets at... Ooh, Act of Treason. Alright, so that was a good move on his part, because not only does he get to swing in with my creature, but he also gets to gain life, and now he should be able to gain 6 life if he does this the right way. Yep, alright, so that was a really good play on his part. I Dude, should I? Alright, I really don't mind taking the 6 damage, so I'm not going to sacrifice my Gatekeeper of Malak here. Plus, it's not like that creature is his forever. I get it back at the end of the turn. So yeah, I don't mind taking the 6 damage. It was a good move on his part, but in the end, I don't really think it'll matter that much. I think it'll just basically draw the game out a little bit longer. But, ooh, another Vampire Bite. That's interesting. Alright, so, right now, I'm going to swing in with both of these guys. It'll gain me back the life that I lost last turn, plus deal another 6 damage to him. And then I'll still be able to get this guy out, which is another one of the same. I really don't care if he blocks. Even if he blocks with all his creatures, he can kill my 4/4 because I got another one in my hand. So I really don't mind if it dies, but it doesn't really look like there's any way that he can kill it. So again, I don't mind taking the life last turn. It's definitely worth it, even though I went down to, I think, 16. Because, I mean, I guess going down to 16 isn't bad, but wow. He only has 1 card in hand, but the more mana he gets, the better that this card gets, because that means that he can do more per turn. He can, if he just plays 1 more land, then he can kill any of my creatures with 3 toughness in 1 turn, which is pretty amazing. So I kind of would rather take him out quicker rather than later. But let's see what I got here. I got only 3 drops now, so I think now is the time to use both my Vampire Bites, give my Vampire Nighthawk plus 6, and that means that I gain a lot more life, which is just amazing for me. Oh, actually, I think I'll only play one of them, and then play the direct damage card, in case he finds. I don't know, whatever. I'll just do that. But okay, so he is going to double block, which is the right move here. Yeah, okay, so he definitely made the right play, but the result is that I'm going to kill 2 of his creatures. He's going to kill 2 of mine. The only problem... Should I? Yeah, I think I should use this on him. That way I kill 2 of his creatures. And then this one on him, so I could do another 3 life. Although maybe it would have been a better idea to just lay this card and save the +3/+0. So anyway, his creature got plus... Yeah, it should get +4/+0. Oh, I have to wait for it to... what's that? Resolve each time. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I can kill both of his creatures, and all of our creatures die. It was just mass death and destruction on all sides of the board. But look at the life total. I just gained 6, 10. I just gained like 16 life that turn, and I guess that's the power of the vampires. Why would you swing in here, bro? You can just kill whatever you want of mine, which is freaking amazing. But I don't know. I still may have this game, but I may not, because I don't know. It's just rather annoying. But I guess he's gonna want to block next turn. Even I don't know. He doesn't even need to. He can just like win the game with Spike Shot Elder, because he can kill one of my creatures every turn. It's really annoying. I think the way I have it, maybe it's the way I have it set, or maybe it's the way my opponent has it set. I don't really know. But who should I play? I guess I should play this card and then this guy. I probably should have attacked first. Whatever. Okay, let's just attack, and then I'll play this guy afterwards. You really never want to give your opponent any more information than he needs, so you never want to attack before you never want to lay your creatures before you attack, I mean. But anyway, I should be good, because he can only kill one of my creatures, so I should have at least 4 damage coming at him next turn. But, alright, yeah, he's just going to kill my creatures. Let's see who he targets. Alright, that guy. That's what I figured he would. And, so that means that he'll be able to kill a couple of my creatures, and then still be able to block next turn. Pause! I will not let you kill my creature! Ah! It was, what I just did there was technically the right move, but it doesn't really make a difference in this situation, because he was just, wow, what an idiot. Alright, all he had to do was just play that card first, and then he could have killed 2 of my creatures instead of just 1. So that was a huge mistake on his part, because this card deals damage to target creature equal to its power, so he could have used this card, which gives a creature +2/+0 to make his other creature stronger, and then he would have been set. Alright, so now if I swing in with everything, then he can just block and still survive, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. I do have the Vampire Aristocrat, meaning that I can do some tricks, so if he tries to block that, then I can sacrifice. I'll just let him kill that card and get him down to 1, because now, oh, he's gonna kill it, but it's whatever. Alright, maybe that wasn't a great move. I probably should have kept my creature. If I had done that, then he would have been at 2, and then I could have won the next turn, because then I'd be swinging for more. Yeah, I shouldn't have let that happen. I should have made my Vampire Aristocrat survive and killed the my creature that's unblockable. Tormented Soul, that's what it is. But everybody makes mistakes sometimes, right, guys? It's just, I mean, I try to point them out when I make mistakes, because that way you guys can learn from my mistakes. But it looks like no matter what he does, unless he plays a creature, he's going to have to sacrifice his Spike Shot Elder next turn, or I am going to win the game. Even if he does play a creature. No, if he plays a creature right now, then he'll be fine. But if he wants to kill another one of my creatures, then he has to tap all his mana, and then, alright, Spitting Earth. Okay, so he still has to throw away. That was really dumb on his part, because he didn't need to waste that card. He could have just used Spike Shot Elder's ability. But anyway, I got a swing in here, and he has to block. And then it's basically, I mean, if he top decks a really good card, then he's still in this game, and then I have to resort to top decking. He's just gonna use. Oh, if he uses that, oh, that was a good move on his part. Wow, I didn't even think of that. So that was definitely a great move on his part. Now we're both top decking, but the only thing is I'm at 38 life and he's at 1 life. So, and he drew a land. Let's see what I draw. If I draw the 3/2 Flying Haste, that would be ridiculous. All right, this guy is good enough. I just need a weighted turn, but that would have been so funny if I had top decked a haste card. I would have been annoyed if I was him, but what can you do? Sometimes it works out in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. Looks like he didn't draw land again, because if he did, then he's gonna have to use that on. He's gonna have to deal 10 damage to my creature, to my 1/1 that can't even block, which is kind of hilarious. But that's what happens when you get to this point in the game. But I have to give my opponent credit. He really has played, other than one move which was like weird and like, why did he do that? But he's played his deck really well this game, and there wasn't really much that I could do to, I mean, not that. There wasn't really much that he could do to stop this situation from happening, but he did really well. Alright, so I guess I'll play this guy, and should I swing in with him? No, he'll just block it and kill it, which would be kind of interesting, because then maybe he would swing in next turn and then I'd be able to win. But anyway, I'll bring this guy up. He can't block. Oh, he can't block, so why didn't I swing in? Because he could. Alright, so basically when a land enters the battlefield, he comes back into play, and when my opponent has 10 or less life, he has haste. So if he has 10 or less life, and let's see if he's going to attack. No, he can't attack here. What else? I wonder what he's got in his hand, though, and why he didn't play it. Alright, so I'm going to attack here because I have the land anyway, and hopefully he'll block it and kill it, and then think that he's okay and he can swing in next turn. Obviously I'm not going to play his land. So basically I'm trying to trick him into losing the game, because if he swings in here, oh shit, oh yeah, alright, so he has to swing in with that guy. I wonder if he's also going to swing in with the 3/3. That would be really good if he didn't read Bloodghast's ability, because alright, he's just going to swing in with that guy. So I definitely have not won this game yet, because god damn it, he's got 2 creatures out. He's only at 1 life. Yeah, may as well throw out Bloodghast and attack with him again. Maybe my opponent will forget to attack to block one time or something. I don't know. But just keeping him honest, I guess. It's not like Bloodghast can block, plus I have this extra land in my hand anyway. But man, this is getting rough. This is getting to the point where I'm starting to get very little bit worried, but definitely a little bit worried. So if I had just made one different move earlier in the game, and I had given the Vampire Bite to Vampire Nighthawk rather than whoever I gave it to kill one of his creatures, then maybe I would have been winning this game. But looks like I'm drawing lands all day, which is wonderful. I guess I'll just pause. I mean, I'll just wait this turn. But I'm going to be taking another 5 this turn. And wow, I don't know what he's got in his hand. That worries me. I don't know why he's not playing it, and I can't do anything about this guy. He's just going to slowly eat away at me, and well, just like that, in 3 turns, I'm down to 23 life. Ooh, that is rather unfortunate for him. Alright, so this is it. Yeah, alright, this is an instant. Alright, continue. Sorry, if that wasn't an instant, then I would have been so pissed, but, use that card on him, and I don't think that my opponent has any instants, so I think it should be alright. But that was... Alright, come on, unpause the game, my fellow friend. Unpause, anti-pause, depause, repause. I'm not the one stopping the game, right? No, he is. But that was a really close game. And it still is, I guess, because it's not over yet. But look at all this shit that I killed. Wow. And then let's look at all the shit that he killed. Fault line, that's just going to kill him. I don't understand. He's got 11 lands. So even with that, I still win the game. But that's really cool because he could have just gotten me down to a low enough life and then just used that and then made it a draw. I think it makes it a draw. I don't really know exactly what happens. But anyway, that was a really interesting game, and he kind of stuck along, just kept plodding along, and almost ended up winning that game. But I hope you guys enjoyed that pretty cool game, and have a nice day. Bye.